You are exactly who your bloodline has been waiting for. And today we have a grand water trine between the sun, the moon, and the north node, between your identity, between your lineage, and between your destiny. This transit is your ancestry, is your bloodline calling you to activate and embody your power. The power that has lived in your bloodline, that has lived in your lineage for generations. It may not have been activated, it may not have been embodied, but this transit is calling you to walk into your power, to swim into your higher calling. The sun is currently transiting Cancer, the moon is currently transiting Scorpio, and the north node is in Pisces, finalizing its transit through Pisces. So right now we have such an abundance of intuitive, spiritual, and psychic energy that is just ripe and fertile and ready to be reclaimed. For many reasons throughout bloodlines, throughout generations, we have had to suppress our powers or suppress our crafts or suppress our wisdom and our knowledge in order to just survive. But today is an activation, it's a calling, it's an invitation to embody the power that has lain dormant in you for far too long. Your ancestors have been waiting for you, have been waiting for this moment. So I really wanted to bring a lot of energy and attention to this transit in particular, because we see so much in the world that we want to resolve, and we want to use our mind power and our willpower. But what if we have an ancient magic or ancient knowing inside of us that supersedes all of that? So use the energy of this grand water trine to turn on and to reactivate those abilities within yourself. And with this, I want to pull a couple cards, see what this trine is really activating for us all, and tune into the ancestral realm and see what messages our ancestors want us to embody, awaken, or acknowledge at this time. So with the sun transiting Cancer, this is already tuning into the mother energy, the nurturer energy that resides within us all. This is, a focus on our identity when it comes to our home and our emotional well-being. The moon transiting Scorpio is diving into our lineage and those hidden gems, those hidden wisdoms that reside within our bloodlines, those things that maybe have been taboo or buried for far too long. Pairing up with the sun, it's like, let's look at those things. Let's illuminate, our lineage. Let's illuminate our lineage. And the north node in Pisces is already connecting us to our higher spiritual destinies, our higher spiritual callings. So this trine is just waking up all that has been buried for the sake of survival, all that has been buried for the sake of safety, all that has been buried because of fear. And the card that we have come out, flip over for us, is the moon. As we're talking about everything that has been buried, the moon is transiting Scorpio. So Scorpio is the underbelly, it's the unconscious, it's the hidden realms, The Scorpio energy or 8th house energy is often associated with sex and taxes and other people's money and the occult. So it's like all those things that have been buried within us, all those things that are a part of the human experience, that are part of the soul's journey, but we have buried them and we have hidden them away and we have put them in the shadows and made them a taboo in society. this is a time to lean into those things that are taboo and examine them and really come to understand, is it actually taboo? Are these things actually taboo? Or is it just the discarded parts of the human experience that actually have more treasure and more value than the things that we put on pedestals or the things that we illuminate from day to day? Tune into the energy of this lunation through Scorpio, because there's so much richness, there's so much hidden knowledge and wisdom and power that can heal and nurture and cultivate a new reality for us all. But that's only when we step into our own shadows and reclaim what has been hidden away, what has been buried, what has been kept from us. So yeah, the moon is really saying, examine. Don't be afraid to swim into those depths, those unknown depths, those hidden realms, because everything that we've been conditioned to believe that is scary, that is taboo, whether that is occult practices, whether that is certain spiritual traditions, whether that is just exploring your own depths unapologetically, the things that we have been conditioned to believe that are taboo, that are deranged, that are whatever in our society. Clearly, we're at a turning point in this reality where we know that the things that are being propagated towards us are actually the most inhumane, disingenuous things in reality. So use this Trine to go reclaim your power in those depths, in those murky waters. And we'll get a message from the ancestral realm in terms of what power are we being called most of all to reclaim at this time. What is the focus? What is the power that we have disregarded for far too long? And it is time for us to embody it. It is time for us to remember who we are. Remember who we are, not who we've been taught to be. Beautiful. We have the peacekeeper. And it says, let go of the need to be right. Let go of the need to be right. And what I feel with this in particular, it's an indigenous woman in a buffalo on this card. And what I feel, this is quite literally ancestral energy. We have been taught what is righteous in this world. We have been taught this system of rights and wrongs, just like we were talking about with the moon in Scorpio. We have been taught and conditioned to this system of what is right and what is wrong. But the ancestors are saying, let go of the need to live by this conditioned righteousness. And instead, remember what your spirit already knows is right and is wrong. So much of what we live in the world today is the rebellion against these systems. All the issues that we see in our society, all of the issues that we see within family structures, all the disorientation that we have within our own selves, within our own psyches, the dissociation from our own bodies, is because we have been programmed with a set of systems that teaches us what is right and what is wrong. But if we have lived by these systems of what is right and what is wrong, and they've still brought us to this reality that we're living in today, it is time to tune back into your ancestral moral codes. Within your blood, within your bloodline, you know what is right, you know what is wrong, you know what is harmonious, you know what is inharmonious, disharmonious. Let go of the need to be right within a system that you know is wrong. Let go of the need to be right within a system that you know is wrong. This is like the saying of, it's normal to be deemed insane in a society that is insane. Insanity is actually being sane in an insane society, you know? So let go of these conditioned rights and wrongs that you're continuously battling yourself on. That you know that your heart and your spirit is calling you in this direction, is calling you into this thing, is calling you into this practice, is calling you into this whatever it is. Let go of that. At least at this juncture, at least during this grand trine, which is supporting truth, wisdom, knowledge, your higher destiny, our higher calling. Let go of those conditioned aspects and let your ancestors guide you and lead you into what is right and what is wrong for you, for your bloodline, for your lineage. Because that's where your power lies. That's where your power lives. And the more we tune it, the more we each individually tune into our own bloodlines, our own moral codes, our own systems that governed us for thousands and thousands of years. The truth that was innately born within us through our blood. That is the code, that is the system that we are being guided back to. So we have the moon, we have the peacekeeper. That is how we find peace in this reality. It's returning to our ancestral wisdom, our ancestral knowledge. And again, this grand water trine is the perfect opportunity for ancestral veneration, for an offering, for tuning into something that feels so raw and organic to you that maybe you've been preventing yourself from exploring because you want to be societally right or societally accepted. It's okay. You don't have to shout your new ancestral wisdom from the rooftops. That may come. But at this time, let it be a sacred and emotional and intuitive, just like the water. Let it flow through you and allow yourself to connect with it in a way that is real and natural and organic. The cosmos are always mirroring to us and expressing to us the story that we get to live out and experience on Earth. They're not controlling it, but they're showing, here are the dimensions of your reality right now, and here's how you get to explore them, right? So when we have these transits, when we have a grand water trine, the psychic realm is like ding, 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 like we're here, we're present. So use this energy. Use this energy to tune into your ancestral wisdom, your ancestral knowledge, so that you can live in your truth, so that you can live within peace within yourself, and you're no longer split in this dualism of what this world expects from you versus what you know to be true from yourself. If this served you, loved on you, nourished you in any way, I definitely want to hear about it below. Let me know what this awakened in you. Let me know if you were receiving a similar message, or if you have been hearing, some guidance from your ancestors. Like, we are a cosmic family. We are all connected. And if you want to go deeper into your cosmic and ancestral lineage, I'm always here for you. I offer somatic and astrological readings. I do dream work and dream study as well. So I'm all about recovering that lost and hidden wisdom so that we can reclaim who we are and live in our most beautiful creative embodiment. Also, if you are interested in the week-to-week astrological happenings, the cosmic forecast, if you will, you can subscribe to my Substack, where I do a weekly astrological and somatic breakdown of the cosmic energies at hand. It's such a great tool just to refocus within a 7-day window of what's happening in the cosmos and how can I use that to my benefit on Earth. So everything else, you know where to find it. It'll be linked below. And I just look forward to you awakening your power, you awakening your wisdom, you awakening your truth. Now is the time. Till next time.